So recently, as I've been doing the Polestar update. Oh, what in the world happened? Am I screaming out? All right, thank you for the lurk on my side. I appreciate it. For phase one, all the way up to phase five, when I started, it was like 6 weeks to get it completed. But they give you quite a bit of time in order to finish this update on. I started this update just before my internet went out and I was unable to stream, and I continued to upload the videos on YouTube until the internet completely stopped. So now I'm bringing this back so that I can actually refresh and do a recap on this. So we did everything from the emergency log. I claimed most of the stuff for the first one in the first video, and that video was corrupted. So I redid it with my friend, the Enemy Soul, and he streamed it on Twitch while I recorded it for YouTube. By the way, thank you, and shout out to all the subscribers over there on YouTube. I greatly appreciate all the support, guys. And I think I had a new subscriber, which might have been Sassy Cassie Ray from Twitch as well. So thank you for keeping up and continuing to support, guys. I will be dropping new content. I'm looking to get feedback on this stream as well, so there'll be a lot of chatter. On the second phase of Polestar, we started to make our way through the galaxy and then ended up finding ourselves in an ocean, and that is also uploaded on YouTube. The third phase I was unable to complete because I needed to collect the reward for this one here, which is called By the Stars. But we did Homesick from the log, and then we did additional defense where we fought some pirates, took them down. We had to get so many frigates, but we didn't have the money for it because we were starting a new game. So it took a little bit of time to get the money for that. So that's why phase 3 was left out there. And then after that, we sent our frigates out. But I'm going to go ahead and collect this now since I've actually got it done. I know it's late, but I'm still doing it anyways. Kind of late, guys. Yeah, look, I needed that stuff. I needed all that stuff to send my expedition out. That would have been really helpful if I had the opportunity to complete this and they gave me the rewards for it. So there's phase 3 all done. That was one thing I hadn't actually done on the live feed or the video or the stream. And they also give you rewards for that as well. Now, moving on to that, I did phase 4 and I had the recording of it, but this was just about the time when my internet just completely quit. So being that my internet was like, yeah, okay, I think it was around the time when the internet provider decided they were going to come out and fix the stuff in my area so I could get my internet back. And it's solid thus far, so I won't complain at all. But I tried to upload this and I didn't realize that it was corresponding dates, and I don't know if it's fully uploaded. And then when I tried to edit it, it didn't work out very well. But we did the no going back milestone rendezvous, reached the 4th rendezvous, did the Stardust reclamation where we ended up interacting with the crashed freighter. Then additional recycling of a ship was something I did on the earlier part, prospecting, where we collected more stuff. And then, of course, I did this right off in the beginning, because you needed that in phase 3 in order to purchase those the fleet of frigates. Anyways, so all of this stuff is done, I believe. I don't think I can click on any of this stuff to claim it on here, but yep, all of it's complete. It says that there's an optional milestone. I'm not sure what the optional milestone is, but I think I do have the Fleet Commander's cape already available to put on. I haven't checked that yet. Anyways, during that time I ended up getting shot up, and then after I got shot up, where they attacked me on a planet outside of my ship, I died quite a few times. Died more times than I've ever died in my actual survival game. But we're moving on to milestone phase 3 here. Phase 5. I know it says milestone phase 3, but that's incorrect. This is phase 5. This final phase just means complete all of these here, but this is phase 5. And during phase 4, I finished this one here where I did the mission collection reward, and this one right here where I scanned as many creatures. Now I'm going to make my way to the rendezvous point of Horizons, and then after that I'm going to do this part here, which means that I have to construct a construct a device and then carry it out in deep space so I can actually get a living ship version of a frigate. And that should complete everything, and I should be able to claim all of those on all of my previous saves. I might end up deleting this one, but we'll see. Alright, so anyways, let me see if I can talk to him and read the log. I don't remember where I was at in the galaxy. For additional things on the channel, I have been considering what new emotes would stand out the most, and I was wondering about some feedback from my community regarding that, and additional preferences and layout. Like I prefer this, where the whole screen is open, but I don't know how much it would take away if I actually put this into a frame itself, kind of like my just chatting and everything. Granted, my just chatting's out because my cam's off. But anyways, I'm looking to hear back from the community as well. Let me know what you think, guys. So for this, I have to talk to the fleet commander and see if he tells me, okay, no new report. So I might not be where I need to be on this. So let me go ahead and check where I'm at in the galaxy for the next step and see if we can literally make it. Oh, okay, so I pulled myself close, but I didn't go into the same galaxy. To the next checkpoint. So as we do this, as we complete this expedition, it will require that we go from galaxy to galaxy, from solar system to solar system. Jeez, I'm in the same galaxy. In order to complete the objectives that we need for each step of the expedition. And what I learned earlier was that I can't actually complete the steps until I get to the next checkpoint. So that's what's been a big holdup on 5. Alright, so he says that he's access the ship log. It says data stamp arrived at, oh, I have no idea how to say that. So we sell on the search. Infinity of worlds, okay. Destroyed. Each warp signal. Also, if you guys would like for me to read these statements out loud, let me know. Provided that there's no audio, if it's just text. Because I know some people don't actually like to read the stuff out, and other people lurk and listen. So, but I'm not good at reading out loud. I'm better reading them myself. But I will practice it as long as you guys bear with me. It said each warp, each scan, each signal analyzed. Low, but they're not 0. Alright, so there's that. I gotta jump to the next part here. Hold on. Wrong button. So there's this reward here. Orange. Oh, I do not want to put orange on my ship. Antimatter, salvage, hyperdrive, upgrade. So there's one thing I noticed on this as well. So in the in this update, like that right there, in this update, they started giving out these things, which are essentially modulations that can go onto the hyperdrive. And I was like, really? Why in the world would we have these? But I haven't seen them in my normal game, so that kind of makes me wonder. That kind of makes me wonder why we have them here and not in the normal game. Because normally when you get one of those mods, they go on your ship or your backpack or your multi-tool. Alright, so hold on. I think the next rendezvous means that we need to get somewhere else in this galaxy itself before we can actually talk to this guy. So, going back to the map, but before I do that, let me check this real quick and make sure we actually have fuel to make the trip. Man, we got some left. I'll refuel at the next stop, I guess. Oh no, we're here. Never mind. Because the yellow the yellow indicator is there. Alright, so let's exit out of this. This might be shorter than I thought. I thought we were going to have to go further. We need to get in my ship and take off. So I went hunting in my normal gameplay for a ship like this, which is a ship with solar sails, which actually looks like one of the Star Wars projects. And they're pretty cool, but at the same time, they're a little odd. it's like, okay, well, this is done before. Seeing them change and pop out like that, it's just like, okay, well, it's new. So it's cool because it's new. But it makes a little bit more sense for space travel. I mean, you're powering your ship up. I was thinking that those sails meant that as long as you're within starlight distance, you wouldn't have to worry about recharging some of the ship systems, like the propulsion systems. The ship isn't as fast as my others. Not only that, but it looks a little weird, but all good. I've seen worse. I've definitely seen worse. So far, so good. Internet's holding up as well. Not disappointed. Once again, could be worse. So throughout this expedition, it's been kind of interesting, with the exception of some of the slower parts, where they like start you off with you required money. I guess they don't really want people to be like done with it immediately. But that's kind of how I want to be. Alright, is this close? Which one's close? Okay, I'm experiencing severe lag. It's because everything had to load in all at once. So it's not just the stream, it's actually the game itself. Alright, let's drop this submarine real quick, if they allow me to drop it. Nope, didn't allow me to drop it. Wouldn't you know? I know that I was told once before that I have to bring, oh crap, I need those too, huh? That I have to literally build it on the planet or something in order to get access to it. I thought I had one. Apparently, I don't have any. Alright, fuck it. Let's go. I'm used to playing my other game. Oh, those are pretty. But because I'm used to playing my other normal playthrough, I haven't really gotten used to not having what I had on that playthrough. Oh, are those sharks? They look like sharks. Oh, do y'all want me to go here? Oh, geez, I'm that close? Fine. I'll take it. I was going all in the wrong direction. Alright, well, there's the next part. So milestone 5 completed there. Which wasn't too bad. And once again, I think this, oh, that's another player right there. That's cool. I was thinking, like, if people are just starting to play No Man's Sky, first and foremost, they miss out on lot. But this would be a good way for them to start as well. I gotta get better at this. Because all the stuff that you have here, really, it's really rewarding to do these expeditions. With all the stuff that you have here. Incoming storm. Always. Also, side note, I know if Homicide is still lurking. For you, Homicide, if you were, I know you were talking about playing No Man's Sky as well. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, man. I've been playing this game for a couple years now, so there's a whole lot of old stuff I don't know, and most of the new stuff is built on the back of the old stuff. So, I mean, they change up a few formulas. There's other additional ways to build. Oh, I also might build a base too if I find a suitable place to place one. That'll give me the opportunity to, of course, so you can see some of the base building aspects to this game. I believe that's usually what we talk about for gameplay, sandbox MMOs and stuff like that as well, multiplayer online games. Didn't expect it to take this long though. Recently I learned about the I recently learned about the cooking stuff regarding the recipes and whatnot. It's way different than what I thought it was. To be fair, I was thinking that the cooking recipes in this game were actually going to be beneficial on the part of eating them to like make your character stronger or something. And after making some of the high tier stuff, I was like, there's no point in doing this. I went on ahead, I farmed up a bunch of resources, I grabbed a lot of stuff for the farm and everything, plants, started making stuff for animals and whatnot and farming them. And then I realized it's nothing but me making another type of sellable resource. So I thought it was jacked up. I was like, you just gonna give me $3 million for a bunch of donuts? Wow. But you know what? Them donuts, they took a lot to make. If they didn't take a whole lot to make, they'd be worth it. But they took a lot of steps. I'm not gonna refresh that. Let me see. Okay, so hold on. Let me go ahead and confirm this part here on the next step. Rendezvous. And I need to use all of these. I don't think it really matters where I stick this thing anymore. Yeah, it really doesn't matter where I stick this thing. Alright, there we go. Fantastic. I mean, imagine starting off and having all this stuff handed to you. Oh, there's a cargo bulkhead. I'll use that too. Like when I started this game, I had to literally learn where to find them and then learn how to farm them, and then yeah, it took a lot. But I'm sure there's like so much content out for this game now that wouldn't be a problem. But this is still a pretty good start because they hand you a lot of stuff all at once. Okay, and my game just took a shit on me. It's like, nope, can't remove 3 steps. Stream still good? Yeah, it looks like the stream's still up. Excuse me. Fuck out of my way. Alright, well, I'm glad I didn't come back anytime sooner because that red indicator means that the frigate is broken. That means I'm gonna have to go out there and do some repairs to it. But if you never actually come back to debrief the commander, or if you're not playing live while that happens, they won't blow you up about it. I don't think I've ever lost a frigate though. So a ship has never been damaged beyond repair. Not on my end. Alright, so with this, the frigates actually go out, they get you units, they get you resources, they get you sometimes nothing. But they literally go out and get the things that you need in order to progress through the galaxy itself. And then they kind of have like a detailed story about what they did. And this is kind of what this log is. The longer the mission, the better the reward, so to say. However, with the length of the mission that they are sent out on, they also run a higher risk of breaking down as well. Just like this red ship here. So what did I get? Like $1 million? $2 million? Nope, not even a full $1 million. It was 600,000. And this update is online, so other people can kind of interact. But I did the smart thing on my options, and I turned my network options off multiplayer is enabled, but friends only. So don't have much to worry about on that. All right, what's next? Let me check this. So 5, make the contact crew of the freighter, have a symbol to makeshift broadcaster. Oh yeah, that thing. So I gotta do the last part, and then I think I need to carry it into deep space. There's a singularity engine. Let me check and see if it's an installable device real quick. I don't think I would do it there. Let me try it this way. I wish I had known that was there. Pay attention. Alright. Is this it? No, it's amplified warp shielding. What? Okay. So hold on. What do I need to make? Multi-tool expansion slot. I'm not worried about that at the moment. So this is the home world one. Okay, so this is it. This is what they're talking about, and I need to make hydraulic wiring. The hydraulic wiring will require, I think, carbon nanotubes or something. Wait, did I not unlock that? Don't tell me I did not unlock the recipe for that. I'm gonna have to go get the recipe for that. Wow. All right. How much? 13 salvage data, and I have 3,000 nanites. So that's not bad at all. It could be worse. All right. Time to go out and get that. That adds an extra additional step. Now, the easiest way to do this is to go to the anomaly, which I'm about to do. You could also earn it and learn it from attacking planetary bases. So if you head down to the planets, you can attack some of the base locations, and eventually, it's RNG. And RNG is nice. You can earn more. What the hell? You guys got learned. Alright, so let's go to the player hub. The other players running around here. I'll probably be somebody who's using the game exploits. I'll probably get like 20 Serenium out of nowhere. Maybe not even that much. I remember I was playing it before I learned what they were doing, and I was like, oh yeah, they're giving me something free here, let me trade you back. I was just screwing up all their plans. Alright, my internet's hitting kind of hard right now, but I am going to go right over here, because this is where the blueprints are located, and I am going to learn that. For the nanites. Just in case, I might as well pick this up too. I don't think I'm gonna need the Atlas task. Alright. So these blueprints are recorded. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and see if I can create this real quick. How many did I need for that thing? Let's see. What's my formula? Homeworld. I only needed one of them. Alright, that's not bad. This one needed the carbon nanotube and salt dihydrogen. Okay, so I got all the stuff that I needed for it already. And then I can go back to my ship and create it. Granted, I don't have to be on my ship in order to build it, I don't believe. But I'm going there now. It was just a short trip. Ain't even had to fly. Easy, right? Alright, so I need to create that. Put that into my ship. I keep hitting the wrong button for that. And freighter. Wait, okay, so does it go in the inventory? We'll try the inventory. Probably just goes here. There we go. Okay, so I did it already. Make contact with the other. Okay. I don't know if I need to do that from here, but I'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Broadcast. Use the home world to find lost survivors. Frigate repair. Oh, I still need to repair my frigate. It is a blue dot. Oh, it's just a save feature. Okay. Well, I used it. Okay, am I supposed to go on my ship and use it? Dude, you got any additional logs? I probably am supposed to go on my ship and fly. Nothing? Okay. So you didn't get no reading. Apparently, I'm going to have to hop in my ship and fly out and then try to use it there. Before I do that, put that in my exosuit real quick. Alright, let's see. I've never seen that before. I have no idea what that is, but maybe this is far enough. Alright, let's try. Exosuit. And try using this. Nothing. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. But this wasn't here when I first went in. Why does it look like... It looks like a frigate. A weird frigate. I've never seen this before. And it doesn't have any landing pads on it either. Alright, let's try. Nope, no communications. I want to shoot it now. But I'm afraid that if I shoot it's going to attack that. What is that? That looks weird too, right there, off to the right hand side. I bet I could probably bump it. Alright, so. I shot it. Alright, let's fly into it and see what happens. I'm trying shit, guys. I'm trying shit. Maybe it's another player. So let's try this while pulsing. Okay. Let's try. Ah, there we go. And see, you try something. What now? Ah, shit, I'm too close. The signals led me to a huge ship in interstellar life raft. Whatever cataclysm was seen on the planet. To the counter. There's no reply. I cycle across the channels searching for some sign of life. Eventually, there's a signal in the static. Gravity divided us and gravity will unite us. There's a path. The message repeats looping mindlessly. This was the final broadcast alongside the words. The message appears to contain plans for some sort of technology. I don't know what fate befell this life raft, how long or how far they made it. Whatever this device is, it was their torch, their beacon, the thing that kept them going. I am not sure what to tell the crew. Alright, so there's the next part where did I crash into the damn thing. Yeah. I gotta wait for the game to catch up. See, my internet's not back to 100%. Okay, so Singularity Engine, there we go. And I'm gonna need crystal sulfide, wouldn't you know that? And a warp hypercore, so that means I need to go to an ocean planet ASAP. There's only 3 of them. I thought I had some stored away, but apparently not. Also, let me see if I can claim that. There we go. That world has oceans, so I'm going there. Alright, I got space. Okay, they don't have to do this with all this music. This music definitely doesn't need to be blaring like this. I ain't done yet. Alright, let me see. Find a nice little place, and then off to get some salt. So I should have just went ahead and made the submarine. Good a place as any.
Extreme sentinel dead.
Really? Alright, well, I might end up in a fight. I'm okay now.
Extreme sentinel dead.
Oxygen real quick. What's in my inventory?
Extreme
Alright, at least I have that.
dead.
That's cool. Let's see. There's one there, some shells. A couple other places. What in the world is that there? Oh, they look like a little flying fish or whatever. I guess that's what that is. Alright, time to see what I can get my hands on here. I expect this planet to have at least a couple of volcanic fissures in it. Ah, there they go. Alright, so there's 2 over there. I just need 3 to be fair. I mean, I really want to get 5, but I just need 3. I don't remember what the other material was. I think it was tetracobalt, magnetized ferrite, something like that. Alright, I got my 3. That's all I need. Clarity there. Work on the other part. I don't think I'll find any down here, like no cave. Well, no, I did see a cave down there a minute ago, but I don't think it's gonna give me what I need. Yeah, it's not a cave that has what I need in it. I think it was cobalt or magnetized cobalt or something like that. Alright, we're almost there on the last step, and then after that I'll be back to my normal game. I should have thought about this before I did this. How am I going to get up there? Improvise. There we go, improvise. First part. Ah, this fucking internet connection is killing me right now. Guess it's not back to normal completely yet. I know I said that before. Alright, so I've got that together now, which are the 3. I just got 3 that I needed to create the device itself. Let me try and see if it'll allow me to install it on the freighter. Ah, there we are. Oh, I got everything I need except for the ionized cobalt. But yeah, the ionized cobalt is what I need to put in there. Ah, I don't have a warp hyper core. I thought I made some warp. I do. I have a warp hyper core right here. Why wouldn't they let me put that in there? See, it says warp hyper core. You know what? This is probably one of those critical things where they're like, you need to have the warp hypercore in your inventory backpack in order to make it work. It can't just be. Yep, that's what it was. It just can't be there, huh? Oh, that is so jacked up. Alright, let me put that back over here real quick. Can't put it there. It's in the storage. Alright. Where can I get I'm not going to chance it on this planet because this planet has more water. taught me that I might find what I need over there. Copper and rusted metal. What kind? Arid planet? Yeah, that'll work. Nope. I'm not interested in buying a frigate right now. I'm trying to finish some shit up. I'm trying to get my people home after this long expedition. I guess I could have found it on the planet over there to my right. But Alright, so after I get this magnetized cobalt or something, I think it's magnetized cobalt. Let me make sure it is magnetized cobalt. Oh, ionized. I keep saying magnetized because it's magnetized ferrite. I need ionized cobalt. Once I get the ionized cobalt, I should be able to radio home, and then that's it. There's a moon too, which also has a possibility of providing what we need. But more interesting for see if I can find a nice cave. Say, which side is the right side up, huh? Alright. Upside down. Damn it! I crashed. Looks like there was a cave system back there, but once I slow down, it probably goes in. Yeah, it's not a... Oh, maybe it is. It doesn't look deep, though. Very shallow cave. You see, like Abby Smiles would say, her hole. Also, shout out to Abby. Awesome stream yesterday as well. I know I mentioned it just at the end that I didn't expect her to die as many times as she died. But she kept at it. She kept at it throughout the stream. I admire her tenacity, her diligence. I also contributed to her doing shock roulette. I wonder if it's not that bad for her, but I imagine it is because her dog keeps trying to comfort her all the time. Okay, I can't seem to find a cave, so maybe I need to dig one myself. You know what? Never mind. There we are. There we are. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, poor thing goes to comfort her every time she picks up the thing to do shock roulette, because it's like, okay, look, you're hurting, you need some help. Excellent support indeed. All right, let's go ahead and get this. Probably getting the cobalt here. Get a few of these down pat, and then put them in the refiner that's on my back. And then after that, should have what I need, because I only need a few, but the thing about it is that the refinement process in regards to cobalt to ionized cobalt is not one-to-one. There are ways that you can enhance it. For example, I believe you can add oxygen to it in the refinement process if you create a larger refiner, and that oxygen can enhance the refinement process, so it would be one-to-one, but you're using technically two resources for that. If anybody's worried about, like, oh, okay, well, here it is, and it's going to be a sincere and total grind, it hasn't been like that for a long time. Since I'm playing this update, I've had to start over. So that means I do not have the bases with all the machinery hooked up so that I can actually let the farming do its thing. Meaning I can just set it and let it and walk away from it. And I mentioned that a little bit earlier on in the stream as to how I actually went about getting some of the things in order to craft high tier items. But it's not a total grind fest, alright. So let's throw these in here. Let's put this and refuel it. Do that, and it makes ionized cobalt. Like I said, it's not completely 1-to-1. It's actually 2-to-1 according to the number here. So I'm using two of these to create one ionized cobalt. But I think that's what I need right there. That's enough. Freighter here, and nope, I need 120. Ah, that's a lot more than I expected, but let me not leave this area until I actually make sure I got 120. Are you hostile? Oh, no, you're not hostile. Tell that. But the Sentinels are hostile. Oh no, I'm on a different planet now, so I totally forgot about that. I was gonna say the Sentinels on this planet are hostile. No, they're not. High capacity exosuit. Just going over there. Oh, I created these cryo pumps to get quick 4 million. I totally forgot about that. And then these neural ducts were something from salvaging a ship. Man, I totally forget about all this stuff if I don't play. Of course, that's normal. You gotta play. So, anyways, let's see. It's 44 ionized cobalt that's already in my backpack here, and then regular cobalt. Oh, that gave me some ionized cobalt. All right, let's move this over. 170. That's good. That's definitely good enough. Also, a weird thing with the refiner: if you put fuel into it, log out, and then log back in, all your fuel that you put in there is gonna be gone. It's no point. All right, so let's go ahead and craft the final part of this now that we have the ionized cobalt, and return to our ship. Our freighter. Alright, so we'll be able to finish the last part of this expedition. I believe the last part would be this one right here, which is activating the engine. And then after we activate the engine, it should slingshot us around. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen after that, but we'll find out. So, regarding the channel and whatnot, I was in the process of creating a animated emote. It wasn't going to be anything extravagant because the animator program that I had on the device that I was using to create emotes was an assisted program. So I had to come up with the original frames for it, but I think I got to like what, maybe 15 to 17 frames out of 20 to 40 frames or so, just to see if I could actually create the animated emote. Not only that, but Twitch has specific requirements for animation, for the animation of emotes that go into Twitch. So I had to work all of that out. I do enjoy actually trying to wrap my head around and understand what it takes to create emotes for Twitch. As a matter of fact, I've actually crafted and created or redrawn certain images and stuff like that to make them my own for the Twitch emotes that I currently have, and even created my own character at that. So I'm not 100% sure what else I would need, but I think I got cut short. I feel like I got cut short for sure. I heard that shit. Oh, it's a little P-5. S-Class shit right there. That was the original S-Class. We started introducing S-Classes into the game. Alright, so what do I do now? I don't know how to use this thing. I imagine I need to go over to this and what? Singularity Engine. I don't even have this in my other game, but I'm curious as to how this will work. So it's an unstable, highly experimental piece of freighter hyperdrive technology. This extreme gravity device generates a wormhole deep within the freighter's reactor core, inverting the entire vessel and transporting across the universe. Okay, so maybe that explains why my other ship was upside down. No clue. Alright, anyways. Before I do that, let me go ahead and fix my other frigate. Granted, no big deal on that, but it'll be something that we can see here. So since it's back above my my freighter, I can actually teleport aboard it. Granted, if it starts to ask for things that I don't have, I'm not gonna be fixing this thing. So normally, if you fly up here, you can land on one of these pads, but there's a glitch that they did in this game that makes it so that the landing pads don't register. I think it has something to do with the fast travel to one of your frigates. Anyways, finally got back on it. They usually end up giving you a radio broadcast and they tell you what's broke on the ship. Then you make your way through the ship, which seems like the deck is completely open to outer space. And then you go ahead and repair it. Let's see what it is. Oh, I just repaired it generally. Alright. So that's done. Alright, let's go back. Now you can fall off of the side here, like literally you can fall out into the emptiness of space. You gotta be careful about that. You can also take your ship and fly off or whatever, or call it back, but you need navigational data for that. Let's see what he says. Speak to the captain. So corresponding with the captain is now broadcast here. News to me. And then I can reclaim historic data. Use this here. And I'm back in my control room here, just like I warp in or something. Beam me up, Scotty. Alright, so let's try this next up here, and let's see. Wait. So I have another place to get to before. Okay. Well, I'm glad I have those warp hypercores. Hold on, can I go further? It's out of jump distance. Alright, so I'm going to be warping everywhere now. Having warp hypercores actually allows me to create fuel so that I can actually fill up my entire hyperdrive and make a few jumps off of one refill. I think I'm going to have to gas up on this next one now. I am not interested in this galaxy. I'm interested in getting to my checkpoint. Alright, so taking that jump just now emptied it. Oh, it didn't even empty it out? Wow. Okay, so let's try again. I was going to say taking that jump probably emptied it out in my normal play. But that's also a reason why playing the updates and whatnot, it's kind of beneficial for people looking to start off brand new. Because they give you so many different rewards for it now. All right, next galaxy system. Let's see if they tell me I'm out of fuel. Maybe like hyperdrive has no fuel. It just be random when they do that too. It isn't dependent on distance traveled or anything like that. It's usually dependent upon how many jumps you have made. So I think that they kept the fuel consumption even, while just changing the distance, the total distance. Or maybe they actually made it anatomically correct, so to say. I think that's the correct word for that. But oh dang, I didn't even realize I didn't collect the reward for that. I will when I get to my next rendezvous. Or excuse me, when I get to the next rendezvous. Alright, hold on. Let me go back into the galaxy map real quick and take a look and see what else I need to do. Are they telling me hyperdrive has no fuel? Oh, I have the wrong warp computer. Okay, we got a long way to go. I didn't realize it was gonna be that far out. Well, we're gonna be warping for a minute. ask whatever questions you have now, guys. I didn't realize they were gonna have me go this far. Let me check the fuel real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more in a little bit, but I got enough. I got what I need. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that hyperdrive fuel and put it in my inventory. There's a warp cell here that I can switch over. And there should be one in... There we go. So these are warp hypercores. They do a 100% fill up every single time. And they're kind of easy to make. I hit the wrong thing. They're kind of easy to make. You need like some storm crystals off of a really, really bad stormy planet during the time of the storm. And there's some regular antimatter instead of having to deal with a whole new casing or anything like that. So they're kind of simple to come by. I'm glad they're in the game. Why can't I go further? I could jump more than 200. You know what? Let me check my... I'm going to be nosy real quick. My bad, guys. I'm going to be nosy and I'm going to check and see exactly how far I can jump off of this. Because if they're still taking me way out here, there's no point. Oh, I can only jump 298? Oh, no wonder. Alright, so since I'm here at the end, this doesn't matter. None of this matters. Now I can jump 500. Is there another one I could put in here? No, but there's, I mean, if anybody is looking to take some miles off, you can always go into here and look at your base upgrade parts and check out some of these here because they will add additional light years to your jump. However, I didn't actually get emerald at all, so and I don't plan on keeping this save or cadmium or any of the other ones. I didn't get any of this stuff, so I went on ahead and skipped over it, and I'm doing jump by jump. So that's the reason why I'm taking so long to get through all of this. I meant to check and see if my hyperdrive needed fuel, but I don't think it did. Ah, shit. I forgot I can jump a little bit further. I keep forgetting this stuff. Yeah, maybe they did do the update recently where they made the fuel comparable to the jump. Oddly enough, I still don't see the next rendezvous. Let's see. Oh, it's set on galactic core. Okay. So anyways, I didn't realize it was set on galactic core. I'm not going to the galactic core. I thought it was the mission. Took me about 7 or 8 jumps to do that, but I realized that I was not getting anywhere. Alright, so how do I use this? This is complete. Perform a gravity slingshot. Doesn't tell me how I'm supposed to activate this engine at all. Let's try. Wrong one. It's already full. It's already full. Let's see. Free look. Enter. Select my location. Galactic core. Free explore black hole. Custom waypoint atlas station. Current mission. So I have nothing for current mission or expedition route. I can't select those here. So and it says perform a gravity slingshot. Activate the singularity engine. Speak with the freighter commander. Okay, so I have to talk to him. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry it took me a minute to figure it out. Engage singularity. There you go. It was just that simple. I was thinking I needed to warp. Alright, so this is literally a wormhole. It looks way different when you engage it compared to the other modes of travel. Believe it or not, I think they've included many wormholes. Thank you, sir. All right, where am I at now? All right, let's see where I'm at in the galaxy. And I'm just on the other side of the galaxy. Wow, okay. That's strange. They popped me all the way over to the other side. There we go. Polestar Expedition Phase 5 complete. So the entire expedition should be complete. There we go, right there. That's perfect. Alright, now they can play all that fanfare and jazz music or whatever else they're playing. All that. Alright, so that's the end of this expedition. Now I get back to leisure play. Let me go ahead and complete these. Another one that I finished there. And collect the reward for this one too. All this music. All this music. And I'm gonna check to make sure I oh, see, look, now they give me the chromatic warp shielding, but they didn't give me an emerald for it. And the other drives are unlocked. And the hyperdrive unlocked. And about, yeah, see, this is why it's really good for new players to start off with one of these expeditions. I wish they had an expedition when I was playing. About what, 5-6 years ago? I don't even remember when I first started playing this game, but it was roughly about a month, anywhere between 1 to 3 months after the initial game release. And I think I had it on pre-order, but I was told it was so glitchy that it was no point. And my computer had different specs back then, so I didn't actually do anything with that. So anyways, let me go back. Phase 1 is completely complete. I don't think I need to claim anything on this one. 2, just double checking. Phase 3 here.
Nikki Showtime well. 34.
Oi oi at graymatter_xp.
Hey, what's going on, Nick? I was talking about you earlier. I was talking about, I popped into your channel. I was watching as I was setting up. You were playing, it's not Call of the Wild, but it's a game that's similar to Call of the Wild. It's the one that you guys are going to be featuring in the future on the Chunky Bears channel, of course. But I was glad to see it, glad to see that you were interested. I liked your energy about the game. You asked at the very
Nikki
last
Showtime
part
34.
Yeah, Way of the Hunter.
Way of the Hunter.
Yeah. Now, I looked at the previous versions
Nikki
of Way of the
Showtime
Hunter,
34.
and it got kind of bad
It's great,
reviews.
Nate.
Yeah, the new one looks really, really good. There's a lot of detail to it, and I agree with what you were saying. Like all the stuff that they have in that game in regards to details of that game might put some players off of playing it. You know what I mean? It's like you were using the animal callers or whatever, the animal callers, and you were talking about how you had to put it up to your mouth in order to use it, and I was just like,
Nikki
okay,
Showtime 34.
Really, really grinding.
Cheers for watching.
Oh yeah, no, I had a whole bunch of stuff I was getting done around the house, IRL, and then finally had the opportunity to sit down for a moment. So yeah, I turned on the stream and saw you were streaming, of course. And then of course I got this all set up.
Nikki Showtime 34.
Glad to be back on.
That's it. Extras you don't need.
Understandable. But yeah, in regards to the game, I love the detail of the game. I love how when you make a kill, they actually showcase the shot or the entry as well as the bones. Like you can see the bones in it now. It just doesn't show you the vital organs, and it seems like it would take actual like real skill to hit those. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit more dynamic, but at the same time, that can also mean that the practice of using it is very tedious. Also, seeing you with that shot, oh, absolutely hilarious. I'm glad, clipped it. But so Nick got up, he was ready to get the shot. He lined it up perfectly, had the shot straight, like he had the deer dead to right.
Nikki Showtime 34.
And no bullets.
Jim's going to be shit, lol.
And he's gonna grow into it, but I don't know, his cranky self, a whole nother story. I am playing a space game, so thank you for stopping by. I know Nick does not like space games. Well, he's not keen on them. I won't say he doesn't like them. He's just not keen on them. But I'm just double checking on a couple things, finishing up Polestar. I'm going to upload this to YouTube as well, so that I can share the information on there as well and complete the playlist that I created regarding No Man's Sky. I'm considering doing some future ones, but I might just save these for videos off stream rather than anything else like that. Space hater.
Nikki Showtime 34.
Always try poppin' as I go to bed.
I thank you very much for that. Greatly appreciate it. Also, in addition to that, if you have any feedback for the channel, since you are one of the additional supporters, I've been asking about games that that people would like to see on the stream going forward. Any additional requests for emotes that they would like to use, and I'm considering doing a whole nother layout for the stream. I like this big screen layout so that you can actually see everything clearly rather than having something that's boxed in. But I do know people consider, you know, like a frame to be more, yeah, as if I could get more space than this. Little anyway. But yeah, I do know people think it's a little bit more professional to see a frame up there and then to see a name of contributors and stuff. Since Mr. Jimmish was the last person who subbed recently, it shows his name in the upper left-hand corner. And then once I get all of that squared away, I'll have my cam back on a little bit more often as well. Getting back to the game on screen, I did just finish up the expedition here, and I thought I had all these rewards
Nikki Showtime
already,
34.
But apparently I've been missing some stuff.
Where is your camera?
So since you know that I've had issues with my whole setup, especially the internet, I did not want to overburden everything with the camera running. So I've been keeping the camera off until I can get some accurate long-term readings in regards to the stream. I've already dropped several frames thus far, but I think it's because the internet's trying to pull in too much at one time regarding this game. So I'm giving it a little bit of time, but my camera's still here. The software's already installed, up to date, set up, ready to go. So I still have it. It's just a matter of it not being implicated due to me trying to make sure that I don't overload things. All right, so it shows that everything on my phases are complete, and this brings us to the end of the Polestar update. Excuse me, the Expedition 8 Polestar update. Thank you all for the people who are supporting on YouTube, and I will continue my stream on Twitch. I will see you all later for the ones on YouTube.